Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's King Greco, the king of the chase down, and we finally made it to the 5th game of the playoffs. Now, at first, it was looking pretty bad. Like, I lost the first game, then I tied it up in the second, and then I lost the third, and I tied up in the fourth. I'm done with ties. And now we have a real opportunity to go put a lot of pressure on the Nuggets while taking the same amount off of my team, by taking a 3-2 lead. But if we don't win this, then it looks like I'm pretty much going to have to start a new season, and I'm not looking forward to that at all at the moment. As you guys can see, Stephen Curry is still injured. It said 4 to 6 weeks, so Michael Conley is our starting point guard. I guess if I had to have a position get injured, I wouldn't mind it being the point guard because we have 6 of them. Jeremy Lin, Charlie Bell, Michael Conley, Kyle Lowry, Stephen Curry, AC Law. It's ridiculous. I don't know why any team would need 6 point guards, but I guess it's not going to be that bad as long as Michael Conley doesn't screw up the game. He's kind of like Stephen Curry now that I think about it. They both have around the same skills, just that he has a worse jump shot. Like I just said, he has a worse jump shot. He just missed a wide open one. What is with this guy? Oh, and look at that dunk. That dunk right there was hot. You guys probably were thinking, why didn't I use that one for the dunk contest? Because the one I did use in the dunk contest, which came out yesterday, was a little bit more complicated. It was better. And I hit him with the fadeaway on their logo. Just complete disrespect. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked out the dunk contest, definitely go check it out and go lend a vote. I know the judges voted on it before the dunk contest came out, so just in case, on alley-oop to my teammate. There's so many highlights, I can't even talk about what I'm trying to say to you guys. Just in case the judges did not come to a unanimous or majority decision on somebody, I need every vote I can. And look at this crazy layup. He literally went through my teammate's arm for that layup. Do you see this? He went through his arm and laid it up. My player is pissed off. Come on, the refs must be blind. These guys are obviously on the same water that the Monstars drank when they played against the Looney Tunes. Whoa. Besides that millisecond automatic turnover that 2K just gave me. If you watch that in slow motion, you'll see how they switched my icon at the very last split millisecond. Whatever's shorter than that, like whatever the smallest unit of time is, that's how fast they changed it. So yeah, back to the dunk contest. This time we had to choose 2 dunks, and one of them being inside the away jersey and the other one being inside a home jersey. I thought it was going to be like last time where it's 1 round in home, 1 round in away, but this time we had to do both. I think that might have hurt me a little bit, but I still think that hopefully if I met the judges' requirements, because I watched their video on what they wanted for the dunk contest. They said they wanted to see like setups and dunking on people, so I think I did what they wanted. Now I just gotta hope that they like what I did. But everybody came hard inside this dunk contest. Every single person. I said it at the beginning that I felt whoever won the East side was probably gonna win the entire thing. And everybody came hard. Everybody was playing to win. You had Earn dunking on Joakim Noah. You had QJB doing a LeBron James putback. You had Shakedown dunking over his own teammate. Like, it was just a crazy dunk. And I do think my second dunk was very strong. Like, it almost felt impossible. Like, I went crazy when I actually pulled it off. But like I said, anybody can win this. And I really think that whoever goes on to win this is going to win the whole thing. Because if we all went this hard in our second round, I'm just afraid of what's going to happen inside the third round. Like, somebody literally is going to dunk from the 3-point line. That's the only thing I can see topping what we did. So I'm really excited for this. Now, a lot of people are talking about the NBA 2K13 dunk contest, aka Guitar Hero, and it looks alright and everything. Like, because it's so complicated with the whole button pressing, that makes me think it's probably going to be an online feature also. But oh, look at that, nice steal! Look at me. That wasn't a cherry pick. I was already there. So yeah, I think that it's probably going to be an online thing, and it's cool and all, but I don't think that'll ever compare to a commentator's dunk contest. It just there's so much more that we can do on our own with the production. I finished a fast break with a dunk, but I'm actually surprised that 2K Sports didn't come out with their own regulated version of a dunk contest that they extend to everybody, because they have the 2K file share and they can offer a small prize. And I caught Ty Lawson with a charge. I caught him with a bunch of them this series, and if I'm not catching with charges, I'm blocking him, because as KD said to Dwayne Wade, you're too small. So we're up by 4. We're like halfway through the second quarter, and Kenyon Martin, he's gonna pass up a drive because he has an alley-oop coming from Ty Lawson. They just keep connecting with each other so much. It's looking like Jason Kidd and Kenyon Martin back in 2003. And they actually had a lot of sick alley-oops back then, back when they had a young Kmart. He got right past me, I'll admit it. And we're tied up because of that. That's probably my fault. I gave it the last 2 scores, but J.R. Smith is trying his hardest to get us back in this game. Now, I don't know what he was doing at all. And now we're running our favorite play. You guys seen us run this play like 150 times. Sometimes I pass it off. Sometimes I dunk. Sometimes I go for a jump shot. Sometimes I actually give it to Stephen Curry because he cuts to the 3-point line after that. And that was a tough shot. I had no chance of making that. But luckily, it got tipped back in and they counted it on me. And it looked like Lou Almondson tipped it, but they credited the points to me, so I assumed that it had to be one of the opposing team's players. And that was terrible defense by Ty Lawson. Did you guys just see him look at me while I walked by? I'm sorry, but if I was coach, I would have had to bench him for that. But we have a 2-point lead going into the half. We're shooting around the same percentage as they are. But they took a lot of 3-pointers last game. Somebody pointed out that they took 15 on me by halftime. And inside this game, they took 14 by halftime. So I don't know if that's their offensive strategy to take outside shots only. And look at that. I winded it back and I brought it down hard. I don't have that dunk turned on anymore. I need to turn it back on because I like it a lot. A lot. Oh, and here goes our favorite play again. I try to get Ty Lawson caught up. Instead, he switches off to me. And because he switched off to me, I push right through him. As I said earlier, you're too small. You can't guard a 6'8" player with a 6'1". Actually, Ty Lawson might not even be 6'1". I think he might be 6 foot or 5'11". And we're running the same play again. This time, I give it to the cutting Lou Almondson, and he gets the and one. He is chipping away at that lead, and Nene is pissed. Did you guys see that? And look at the referee. How did the referee just run like that? That was kind of weird. Back to the same play. This time they're going to go under the screen and they get in my way. They bump me, but I still managed to hit the pull-up jump shot. I try to get inside the way of the pass. Luckily, I still had a good shot defense. Now it's a 1-on-2. And Al-Farouq Aminu, he just stops with a pull-up 3 in transition. I was like, what? And then when it went out, I was like, yeah. Good work, good work. Just don't do it again. Low Ty Lawson couldn't guard me on the break. That was not even fair. Why do they keep putting him on me? I don't get that. Bad pass. Al-Farouq Aminu gets it. It's a 2-on-1 and he just dunks it on them. No foul, but we got the points, and that's all that matters. I already have as many assists as I had last game. Luckily, I don't have as many points, so maybe this one will look a little bit better. My team is still fighting. We're working together as a team this one. And I get that same dunk again. Like, after this game, I turned off that dunk because I was doing it way too much. I think I didn't even show all the times I did it. And that was terrible defense by me. I ran right past him. That was like a blooper reel moment. He misses the 3-point shot, gets the ball to me. I see Lou Almondson cutting, get it to him. He does a little up and under, and he gets the score on 2 guys. That up and under, it came in handy for once. Because if he doesn't do it, he always gets blocked. Gary Forbes versus my point guard. I came over to help out. Got the block with a good shot defense. Now it's a 2-on-0 now. Forget that. And then Gary Forbes goes down court for the and one. Come on, can you throw me an accurate pass next time? The game is too close for this. I go for the layup off of that play again. I don't know why, but the coach runs that play for half the game. It gets annoying fast. 4 seconds left. He got to do something special, like throw it back to me. Al Harrington versus the smaller Corey Maggette. He pushed him and then looked like he got blocked, but he somehow passed that. Luckily, he didn't get the score for that BS. And I go for another pull-up right inside Ty Lawson's face. Like, who keeps putting Ty Lawson on me? I don't get it. Is George Karl trying to get fired? And I do an up and under of my own against Ty Lawson. Like, I score half my points on Ty Lawson. I don't know why he had like Napoleon syndrome. Like, you know how those little dogs always bark at the big dogs? That's what he's doing right now. He thinks he's bigger than he really is. And I dunk right on Al Harrington. That's what you get for leaving the Knicks. That wouldn't have happened in New York. I see the pass coming, and actually the pass didn't come. Because of that, he had an open shot. Kenyon Martin still managed to grab it over 3 people. He did a drive and then scored. We are always outmatched inside the post. We have the worst big men like out of any team I've ever seen. And that was the worst defense I've ever seen. Did you guys see J.R. Smith walk right off me when the pass came? He gotta play me like I got a 99 mid-range. And I'm standing right in front of him. You can't get past me. You cannot get past this defense. Why do you need to get past me when you can just shoot it inside of my teammate's face? Why do you need to get past me? So I call for the ball immediately. Got a little frustrated at what just happened. I get stopped early. I give the ball back to Aminu. He dunks on them again. He is the best dunker on the team other than myself. And that's not really saying much, honestly. So I got him back down. I get the ball to Lou Almondson. That was a thread of the needle. I don't know how I got that pass to go cleanly. So I'm trying to go cut around my teammate. I give it back to him, and he goes right up. Lou Almondson is having the game of his life, which is unfortunate because that means they'll probably give him more minutes, which I don't want for them to do. He gets me the ball a little too late after the play was over, but it's all good because I got the open mid-range jumper. I got a C- on that. Like, why did I get a C-? I have a 99 mid-range and I was wide open. How much better of a shot do you want me to take? I don't know. But I get stopped right here in the paint. Luckily, they can't stop Aminu. How many dunks has he had this game? Contact dunks at that. Like, this has to be the best game of his career so far, as Ty Lawson makes an impossible shot. Now, you can tell the game's over when they're going to start running all post plays for me. And we have a 3-point lead. All I have to do is make sure that I waste enough shot clock so they can't get back in it. I set a screen for Kyle Lowry. He doesn't shoot it, so I take it back from him and I get the alley-oop. I got to end the games with the alley-oop. That's what I do. Ty Lawson, he threw an alley-oop right back. He was like, no, we end the games on the alley-oop. And this game's pretty much over. There's only 15 seconds left. This is pretty much going to be the last possession for both teams. I grab the rebound, so they foul me. I get a couple more points. I'm back up to 64, which I don't want. If I can win a game with less than 60 points, I'll be happy. I'll be really happy. But my teammates just turned to complete crap this postseason. I don't know. I mean, they were already kind of crap, but they turned to complete crap this postseason. And look at that. I'm left the building. I just left the building. I'm no longer here. I lost myself. Oh wait, I'm back. All right, cool. I'm about to say I need to come back for the play of the game. 37-56, no multiplier. That's what I'm talking about. This is my performance report. I always show you guys this so that way you guys know exactly what happened inside the game. I'm not pulling any wool over your eyes. And the triple-double has escaped me once again. And I shot 40 shots again, which I don't like, but I do what I have to do to make sure we get the win. Winning always comes first.